Salam everyone, I hope so you all are going great and well. So welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to another lecture and welcome to another video. So if you have not liked to subscribe my YouTube channel, please do that and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get the notification of my each and every video. If you have any question in English or the math science, you can comment on my any of my video. I'll go through that and make a video on that as soon as possible. So today I have another English thing for you because we were continuously learning about Urdu and you guys was just yeah, Urdu is not boring, we can say, because it's a national language and it's a tradition of language and we can't be ill from it, but still I was uploading 3 to 4 videos on it. So let's go and come back to English, and I have an very interesting thing. It's not related to study, but it's related to our life, it's related to things that we make. Then we had to do today, we're going to do something. I'll show you that, but first of all, assalamu alaikum dear learners. I hope so you all are doing great and well. So learning and understanding codes, okay. Today we are gonna learn and understand the codes, okay, and keep attention if you want to understand the requirements and needed things of everything in the code, okay. So you have to stay tuned with me and you have to be with me if you want to learn and understand the codes, and keep attention if you want to understand the requirements and needs of the everything in the present in a code. So code number 1 is about happiness. Now I'll make it understand to you what a code is. Basically you would have done with rhyming words and couplets, and there are 2 couplets having both syllables and words and rhyme with each other. So this is a couplet. Basically they are known as a code. Like they are not a code basically, but they are known as a rhyming word, or in Urdu say it as sher. But in English we have first of all we have a code, but then we also have a couplet, but we are gonna go about a code today. So first quote is related to happiness. Country livings. A happy life is one spent in learning, earning, and yearning. Okay, it's Leland Gish. It's written by Hawa. That if you want a happy life now, you have to spend in your life. Okay, you have to learn, you have to earn, and you have to yearn. Okay, if you want a happy life, you have to spend in learning, earning, and yearning. Basically if you will learn something, you will share that with others. If you earn something, you have to buy something of that thing, and by yearning means that you have to yearn something. Okay, so basically here in this quote it's tells this, that you should, if you want to live a happy life, you have to earn, yearn, and spend, okay, and learn also. So again I would like to tell it to you, a happy life is one spent in learning, earning, and yearning. It's written by Leland Gish. Second one is on life. That what does life means? Like I have different 15 different topics and different quotes in them. Don't waste your time in anger, regrets, worries, and gradius. Life is too short to be unhappy. Take care. It's Roy Binney. It's written by him, that you should not waste your time in crying, in anger, in regrets, in worries, and in grooves. Okay, you should spend your time with your family, enjoy that life, as I tell you in the happiness one. So your life is something that's too short and you don't have time to be unhappy in your life. Okay, you don't have any time to be unhappy in your life, so your life is short and live it as you can. Okay, so let's go to the third one, education. It's about education, and here's something about education is been told. Okay, education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs only to the people who prepare for it today. And Malcolm X. It's written by her. I don't know it's girl or boy. Okay, I can say it as anonymous, but it's not anonymous for me. It's anonymous. Okay. So here it's basically being told that education is our passport to the future. We just focus on this thing that it's to the future. ठीक है, our today belongs to our future. ठीक है, our today belongs to our future. ठीक है, and our tomorrow belongs to our education. ठीक है, tomorrow belongs to our education. Our future belongs our future basically belongs to our today. Our tomorrow belongs to the passport of education. These three things are in combo in both things, that our future belongs to our today and our tomorrow passport belongs to the education. ठीक है, like everything has a connection. Our future has a connection with our today, and our tomorrow has a future with our education. ठीक है, so education is the passport to the future. If you don't have this passport, you can't go to the future and you can't do something in the future. And for tomorrow belongs only to people who prepare it today. Like the people who will learn today would earn tomorrow, or would have a proper life tomorrow, can lead to the future tomorrow. Okay, so you should also keep these type of things in your mind. Okay, then fourth we have Islam. Islam is the only thing that is really important for us guys, and Islam is something we are always looking after, looking into, learning and sharing the Islamic things. So let's start and read a quote on Islam. Allah does not wrong the people at all, but it is the people who are wronging themselves. Bitterly, it's written by her or him. ठीक है, now here what is being said that Allah does not wrong the people, ठीक है, at all. ठीक है, Allah does not wrong the people. Allah does not make the people wrong. ठीक है, it's themselves who make themselves wrong. ठीक है, Allah does not make the person wrong. When Allah make a person, He makes his nature quite interesting, nice, understanding. But a person, when it becomes early, or when it becomes young, after becoming young they become adult, but after becoming adult they change their nature, they change their lifestyles, their behaviors, and their educations, and nothing for them if they have a different mind, a bad mind, and a dirty habits. ठीक है, so Allah does not make the people wrong at all, but the people themselves make themselves wrong. Okay, and quote number 5 that I'm having is family. That's the most important thing. So, okay, and it's very simple. Family is not an important thing, it's everything. Okay, you think family is very important for you, no, but it's everything for you. It is your lifetime struggles, your parents' lifetime struggles that make you well educated, that they tell you about your life, may tell you about your happiness, make you become happy. All the quotes are related to your parents, your family, your siblings, who make you do them, and they are everything in your life. They are not a very important thing, they are everything in your life. Okay, then we have quote number 6, money. ठीक है, money without brains is always dangerous. ठीक है, money without brains is always dangerous. Like the money you earn without brain, ठीक है, is very dangerous. It's a very deep thing that I cannot tell you because it will take some little time, because here it's told that money without brains is always dangerous. That money you earn without using your brain is always dangerous, because if you don't use your brain in something, definitely would have something wrong with it. So next, quote number 7, friendship, that many people have. There is no surer foundation for a beautiful friend than a maternal taste in literature. ठीक है, like they are saying that there is no foundation for a beautiful friendship. ठीक है, a beautiful friendship does not needs a foundation to make themselves white. Okay, A friendship does not need a foundation to make themselves worse than a mortal taste in literature. Like they must have a proper understanding, deep conversations, but not that much about a friendship. If they are out of your family, we should not show our income and all that things in outside. So we should avoid that basically. Okay. Quote number 8 that I'm having is nature. Let's see. I'm not talking about people's nature. I'm talking about the nature of we are surrounded by. Not just beautiful though. The stars like the trees and the forest alive and breathing, and they are watching me. Take a like they're saying that not just beautiful. We say plants are beautiful, trees are beautiful. No, no, no. They are the stars like trees in the forest. Take a so if I say about the natures in the trees present in the forest are like stars basically, okay? And they are alive. They are not dead. We are alive. They are also alive. They are also watching that. They are also seeing us whatever we are doing, okay? So this is the nature that is very beautiful. We should respect this nature. Nature. We should make it clean, safe, healthy, clean, and harmful gases should be avoided. I'll not go into deep. Just conversation. Code number 9 is about habits. So let's go through the habits. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Okay, like motivation, it makes you get started with your life. It helps you to improve your life. It helps you start your life. But habit is what keeps you going. It's something that goes with your whole life. Motivation just gets started with you. And it has an end. But habit is something that goes with you. That is always with you. So you should have good habits. Then we have earth. Let us permit nature to have her way. She understands her business better than we do. Like we should permit nature to have her way. She understands her business better than we do. Like it's about nature, but its nature is in earth, and earth is something that is to be permitted to have nature her way. Okay. Then we have beauty. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Like everyone in the world has beauty. If you're black, if you're gray, if you're brown, whatever is your color, whatever is your habit, whatever is your personality, not everyone can see that. Some people can see that can understand you deeply. Your family members, your parents, your siblings, your true friends, your closest one can only know about it. Okay. Then we have teachers, like they are most important things. Teachers who love teaching teach children to love learning. Like it means that teachers who love teaching now, like why teachers come the job of teaching, because they learn teaching. And peace be upon him, who was also having the work of teaching. He was also called known for his teachings. So the teachers who love teaching now, they teach the student how to learn. If the more teachers would be good with the students, the more students will love. But that does not mean the student misbehave with the children. I mostly see that. So some teachers are also strict, but they are also kind in the heart. And the end of the session, they apologize to the students because they know that they are doing something good for the children, as we just complain to them. Then we have 13 parents. Never complain about what your parents couldn't give you. It's probably all they had. This means that we should never say to our parents, "You didn't made us buy this and this and that," because the affordable thing that they can buy for you now, they always do that. I have no regret in this thing that parents do nothing for their children. They do all the things for their children, and their whole life is sacrificed for their children's education, personality making, habits making, snobs, teachings, different type of things. Then we have siblings that we hate the most usually, but no, we should not. No sibling is perfect. We argue, we fight. We even stop talking to each other at times, but in the end, we are family, and our love for each other is always be there. Okay? Okay. I can't say that any sibling is perfect, because everyone in every house we have a siblings that argue, that fight, and there is no how except that. And the houses they are so silent, and there is no joy and call in that house, and that's not a good vibe. But in every house there is a sibling. They are siblings, but they are not perfect. They argue and they fight, but even stop talking to each other at times. But at the end, they are family and they have to live with one another. So their love for each other is always there for one another. Then you have best friends. True friends are like diamonds, bright, beautiful, valuable, and always in style. I have no words for it, because best friend is something that is having no words to describe, because they are the closest person in our hearts after our family. So thank you for listening to me. See you in the next lecture. Till I take care, everyone. Allah Hafiz.